My first job when I was 16 in the 80s was working at a mall record store. I worked there for 6 years, became assistant manager. And then once that was done, I worked other jobs, got involved with an office job, supervisor of a medical company, and when that folded, I wanted to get back into it. So I worked at Vinyl Fever in South Tampa for the last 5 years. They were in existence until they closed in January 2011. So then about a year went by, and something I'd always wanted to do. It was very scary, but I had a business partner at the time that had similar ideas. So we just combined our resources and our ideas, and we opened the shop 3 years ago. Well, we primarily are in a vinyl kind of a comeback right now. So we're about 85% new and used vinyl. I do have a large used CD bin, actually used cassettes, and then we also have a good bit of local and regional music, local bands, regional labels, local labels. So we really support the independent music scene around here. The digital age, yeah, it's our enemy, because the reports say, oh, piracy's down, it's no longer an issue. Well, that's because everybody's streaming. Everybody's listening on Spotify, so they don't have to download it. It's immediately on their phone or their computer or whatever. So that is a challenge. I mean, albums, and when I say albums, I don't mean the vinyl format. I just mean a fully, sales are down. Artists used to sell millions of copies, where now they might sell 1 million, or even an independent band, a small touring DIY band, they might be able to push 600 or 700 copies of their CD, and they now might sell 100. So it is tough, but we're still here, and there's definitely still that desire for a tangible format, whether it's a tape or a CD or an LP or whatever. People still want to own that music, just as much as they want to own a new pair of shoes or a TV. It's just, which is exciting, that's where I come from. I still like to hold something in my hand and read the lyrics, or see who produced it, or or have a CD, realize a CD's been in my car for 6 months because I can't stop listening to it, or an LP hasn't left the turntable. So it's definitely a lot lower as far as impact and sales. But there's still an audience out there, and it seems to be growing a little bit. It just depends on if we can get people interested or not, and showing them that music can be more than just something you listen to in your car or dance to at a club. The biggest challenge, I think, is just staying alive. I mean, small businesses. It's the American dream. And we're also in a vibrant neighborhood where things are building up, so that's great. But we also, here at least, run things very DIY, old school, very punk rock. No advertising, word of mouth. We'll do pop-up shops where I'll take a couple crates of records out to a bar or a show or something like that. So the biggest challenge is just kind of staying afloat and making sure that people still know we're here. Relying heavily on word of mouth. We tell every customer that leaves the counter, hey, tell your friends about us. And that's probably the biggest challenge.